it sounds like this. What does week 1 mean for Sam Darnold? Bump.
What does it mean? It means it's an opportunity to show the world, Craig, to show the 12s that last year was not a fluke. That you can come out, you can be composed, you can run an offense, you can make some plays, you can be a guy that's worth $35 million, $100 million guaranteed. It's and to prove to himself, he's gonna say the right things. He's going to project some confidence. He has to. He's an NFL quarterback. But there's always a little bit of doubt in one athlete's mind, especially an athlete like Sam Darnold that's only had 1 year of success in this league. If he were a guy like Pat Mahomes, like Lamar, like Josh, and they have 4 or 5, 6 years of doing this, no, you're good. You're ready to go. But I guarantee you there's something in the back of Sam Darnold's mind that's saying, I got to go out and do this for myself. Prove to myself that last year wasn't a fluke. So it's just an opportunity, man. And it's an opportunity that I think he can take advantage of because of the situation he's in with the offensive coordinator, with the weapons around him, with just just him being here. So it's just an opportunity, and I'm excited for him. I want to see how he performs, if he performs and steps up.
What does week 1 mean for? I'm going to start with this one with Ken Walker, and then tell me what you think about this. It's not only a chance for Ken Walker to get out there, stay healthy, prove that you can stay healthy. I also think that this coaching staff, while they love Ken and recognize his talent, really, really like Zach Charbonnet. And I think that this team wants to run the ball, and whoever helps them do that gets the job. So for Ken, week 1 means reestablishing yourself as the primary back without those questions.
You have to reestablish yourself because people are asking for Zach Charbonnet. Mm-hmm. More cowbell. They want Zach Charbonnet.
More cowbell.
And they should, because he has shown. NFL's, what have you done for me lately? And lately, what has Ken Walker done? Just be injured. I know that he can't control that. It's out of it's out of his control, but he has to be feeling some pressure, and I hope that pressure makes him elevate his game to another level. A lot of guys, when they feel pressure, that's what they do. Some guys, when they feel pressure, they kind of cower and fade to the background, but I don't think that's Ken Walker. So, yes, I think you're absolutely right. It's a chance for Ken Walker to let people know, don't forget, I can take this thing 60 to the house. Don't forget, I have, 400 or 500 yards a couple years ago, yards after contact. I am a fierce runner. I'm strong. I have the explosiveness. Don't forget about me.
I love a week 1 game that really matters. Not only is it about setting the tone for home field advantage, not only is it about already getting a win against a divisional opponent, including one that's favored against you in your house, it also means a lot for a couple players on this team and coaches. Next up, week 1. What does it mean for Cooper Kupp?
Coop is to represent for the 30s. Represent for the guys who are in their 30s and remind people that I'm still one of the more technical.
Still human.
I'm still one of the more technical receivers in the game. And I can still get open. I can still catch the rock. I still got to run after the catch. I can still block. Cooper Kupp can do everything that you are asking of a receiver. So and it's a debut, man. You're welcome home. You at the house, man. You're from here. You grew up watching this team play. It can be a storybook ending to his career if it's done properly and if he can stay healthy. So I think that's probably the theme for the offense in general. Ken Walker got to prove that he can stay healthy and run. Sam Darnold has to prove that last year wasn't a fluke. Cooper Kupp has to prove that he is still an efficient and serviceable receiver in this league and can be a backup to JSN. I like the vibes for this offense.
I also think the interesting thing about what Cooper's proving it to is who he's proving it to. I think in large part it's fans. You're absolutely right. That would have been my answer. Like, he's proving to NFL critics and fans who think that he's too old, he's washed, like it's not worth it, you can't count on him. This was a personality hire, basically. But he's also a little bit proving it to the Rams. I know the Rams were paying him substantially more than he was going to get here in Seattle, and I know that the Rams have Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams, and we're probably thinking, we don't need to pay Cooper Kupp this money. We've been paying Cooper Kupp. We've had a great experience with Cooper Kupp. We believe in Cooper Kupp, but not for this much. So I get it. There's context there. I can understand Les Snead. I can understand that front office's point of view. But if you're Cooper, you're going, I gave you everything. I gave you everything. I helped you lift up this offense, change the way NFL defenses work. I got you to a Super Bowl in a Triple Crown season. You know what I mean? Like, I gave you my best year, and I've continued to fight through injury, and you gave up on me. So I think there's a little bit of it that's got to feel like you're performing for fans and showing they're wrong. You're also showing that the Rams are wrong in your mind.
if my mom is listening to this, she's going to get this. Mom, if you're listening, you got me. It reminds me of a Mary J. Blige song back in the day. 11 years, I sacrifice. It's for the culture. If you don't know that, get to know Mary J. But it's feeling like you were taken for granted. It's feeling like you still have something left in the tank and you stopped believing in me. And I think veterans at this point of Cooper Kupp's career, man, that could just rejuvenate them, right? And you're home. You at the house, man. You dreamt of this. I'm happy for Cooper Kupp. I'm excited to see what he does and what he looks like. Let me tell you guys, man, he looks good. I know he hasn't really got any playing time during the preseason, a few snaps, but in practice, he looks good. He looks sharp. He looks healthy. He still looks fast. He looks strong. I think he'll surprise some people.
What does week 1 mean for Klint Kubiak?
Coobs. It means that he has a chance to change the way things are viewed here in Seattle, to change the way the offensive line is viewed, to change the way the run game is viewed. And by just being him, he doesn't have to do anything special. You just run your offense to show the 12s that you can connect plays. I love when I see a play in the first quarter, and then I see a play that resembles it in the second quarter, and then in the fourth quarter, you got something else off of that. He has an opportunity to really connect plays because that is what was missing last year with Grubb. Grubb had some good play designs. Let's not get it twisted. He had some good play designs, but you can't just close your eyes, reach your hand into a bag, and pull out a play and say, okay, we're running this. All right, you got to be able to show some progression. And I think that's what Kubiak has on Grubb at this point. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back and look at that Alabama game. I got the film. I want to see if he's connecting plays. Like, how was Grubb calling the game in college? I'm curious. But that's what Kubiak can prove and show, and just instill some confidence in the fan base, because this offense has struggled the past, last year struggled, and fans lost confidence in them. I mean, fans were booing. I've never been to a Seahawks game. Last year was the first time I've been to a Seahawks game, and fans were literally booing the offense. So to show some connectivity and show that you made the right decisions with the offensive line, because you didn't really go big with the offensive line. You drafted Grace Abel, obviously. You signed Abe Lucas, but you didn't bring a veteran in, and I think most of that is because Kubiak, Mike McDonald, Schneider felt like the guys who are here already can run this offense.
It's a fitting transition to the last one here. I did have Mike McDonald and JSN, but I think that we both kind of know our answers to those respectfully, but John Schneider was my last one here. What week 1 means for John Schneider. You talked about the gambles that he's making. It's not just on the offensive line. It's also like every conversation that we'll be having about this season, whether it is very good or very bad, will ultimately come back to the decisions that John Schneider's made. This is the post-Carroll era. It's just John Schneider at the helm. I know that Gino asked for a trade. I know DK asked for a trade. There are still GM decisions there in terms of how you move on and what you do there. So,
hey, real quick, Brady this morning said he thinks Gino did not ask for a trade. He said that the Hawks weren't totally bought in on Gino, and we're going to explore options anyway.
Oh,
yeah. So
let's revisit this later.